the mages of the Middle Ages left behind some damn tough guardians for us. It bugs me why they'd pick now of all times to start moving. Well, whatever. You really stepped up.
Grab the item
Takes a brave
first.
soul to fight like that against the unexpected.
You mean it? Thank you. I'm very fortunate I had you to show me the ropes.
Grab the item. Grab it. Grab it now.
Let me be the one to pick it up.
That's a good idea.
Oh, okay, so nothing happened.
Looks safe enough to me. Well, here's what you came here for.
Oh,
Did it just react with her like a combat ornament?
yeah.
I finally hold a Genesis in my hands.
It's a Genesis, yes.
There's still more to find, but I did it, Mom. Grandmother.
Yeah, the ones that caused the shutdown thing in Liberl.
Say, Agnes, this great-grandfather of yours wouldn't happen to be...
Epstein? Oh,
There you are.
the two dudes.
Impressive footwork.
Yeah, it's them.
No.
Was waiting on the duo from Almada to make their grand entrance.
I see our reputation precedes us.
Yeah, you suck.
You must be Van Arkride, the Spriggan.
And my reputation precedes me. Look, I'm not opposed to picking up some work from you types most of the time. Just as long as you don't cross the line, which you just did by firing at us.
That's too bad. We were only aiming for your limbs.
We have no intention of killing the girl. Not since she seems to be connected to that device. You, however, don't have that same privilege.
Yeah.
You're real pros, huh? So much it makes me sick. But it also makes my job a lot easier.
Yeah, you did. Holy hell.
Don't move.
But there's two of them.
A practitioner of the Gekka school, I assume.
Gekka school. Okay.
Even if that weapon marks you as more of a military close combat type.
Good eye, but sorry. I'm not with the Gekka school. Anyway, you don't look like you know all that much about the device itself. But you're still gonna tell us everything you do know. And why you're after it.
Yes.
Van. I'm certainly curious, too.
Will they answer though? They have stealth. They have stealth technology.
What does a criminal organization even want this for?
Beats me. We're just following orders.
Well, it can shut down orbital engines, so...
And an order's an order. Even if it costs us our lives.
Oh, they took cyanide pills.
What?
Oh,
Shit.
ooh.
You good?
I'm fine. I'm more worried about you.
Fast-acting enhancement drugs, huh?
Okay.
Didn't think you guys had gone that low. Ever heard the stories about foreign mafias getting destroyed by that stuff?
Yeah.
Thank you not to compare us to small fry like Crossbell's Ravage.
Yeah, we know
We
that.
stood head and shoulders above them. And now we're gonna stand head, shoulders, and feet above you.
Ooh, we are having a hard
Where'd
time
that
here.
spunk from earlier go?
We're gonna enjoy this.
Help, please?
Van.
Got that out of your system?
You're done, Spriggan!
Don't you dare!
No?
The hell? Fine then. You can die too.
Could do a shard shield. No time. Damn it.
So,
Don't die over a piece of shit like me.
And the Genesis woke up. Okay. Ooh, they stopped.
What's going on?
It can stop time?
There's a light coming from my great-grandfather's.
Oh boy, you sure are in a sorry mess.
Is that Mare? Hello, Mare?
What? How is this?
The hollow from your Zypha.
Yeah, what? What up, Mare?
Well, Van, the choice is yours. Will you bear the nightmare or not?
What are you...
Is that
Since
the
when can hollows appear like this?
Is that the personal armor
World's full of
thing?
mysteries. Are you asking me that question of your own free will?
Huh? Of course I am. Just so we're clear, I could not care less how much trouble you're in. I'm just here to know one thing. Will you bear the nightmare or not?
The nightmare or not?
Man, today's just one thing after another, huh? My life's been a living nightmare for more than a decade now. So what's a little more fire when you're already in the depths?
So we're given a choice, but only one option. That's cool.
All right, let's do it!
Okay, doing it then.
I guess this starts our...
Start swell.
Uh-oh.
Reynolds, all yours.
What the?
Oh, there's the personal armor. I did not expect it to show up this early. Oh, damn. That is cool. Darkness-clad armored demon, Grendel. Where did that come from?
What is this
Yeah.
feeling?
How does that relate to the Divine Knights?
I take fighting this thing over our bosses any day of the week.
You're damn right. We're taking you down in the name of Almada!
Here
Cool.
goes.
Oh, so we're just gonna control one. Coolness.
Someone needs to relax.
You're dead meat.
The Grendel can act multiple turns in a row. Select what action you want to take from the list and perform some heavy hitting moves. Only one turn will pass if you select Defend. Mare will always act as support during Grendel battles. Whereas this is like the Divine Knight battles. Standard attacks, crafts, magic crafts, S-crafts. Let's see.
Activate your boost.
Boost. What the hell's boost? Ah, this one.
You ready for me?
Okay. Now what?
Give up.
Heavy Spike, Rapid Onslaught. Do we have an AoE? Yeah, we do. Savage Blade. What? Alright.
You ready for me?
Heavy Spike. Oh! Cool. That was multiple attacks. Yeah, you suck.
We'll take that.
S-Boost attack usage count. Activate an S-Boost to increase how many turns a Grendel can perform in a row. That's what we used, so...
Full boost. Don't hold back, Van.
S-Break.
Give up.
We don't have any S-Break. Alright.
Do something already.
Yeah, we're limited with we're limited by CP. Yeah, we might die here.
We'll take that. Full boost. All right, Van.
Ooh. Ah! Uh-oh. Ah,
We'll take that.
Please stop healing.
Dan, activate your boost.
Okay, activate our boosts.
Give up!
I'll lend a hand.
So we can do 3 attacks here.
Take my shot!
Yeah. We can live so far. Yeah, you dead. Overkill. Can we use an S-craft? No. We don't have an S-craft. Savage Blade. Well, let's try the Savage Blade.
Cypher activate!
You're gonna heal yourself? Oh, Earth Guard. Oh, crap.
We'll take that.
Rapid Onslaught.
Take this.
Take my shot!
That's fine.
We'll take that.
Yeah, you dead.
And
Hooah! Overkill.
This is unbelievable!
You've had it too good for too long.
What is he?
I don't know. Yeah, what the hell is he? It's not a divine knight. It's like a personal armor, so
Van! Are you alright?
what
How
does
do you
that
feel?
have to do with anything?
I'm fine. Tired as all hell, but I don't feel any pain. Can't believe I just took down a pair of drugged-up mafiosos like they were snot-nosed kids. What a monster.
What was that? You saw Mare too, right?
Yeah, it seems you need to be in tandem for it to
Yeah.
work.
yeah. Just tell me what you want.
Yeah.
Figures. All she spits out is what she's programmed. She's got no sentience. The tech hasn't come far enough to give her any.
But
Grab the item.
was it the Genesis then?
Possibly.
Can't imagine it was a fluke. So that thing's called a Genesis?
Yes, or that's what my great-grandfather called it in his diaries. It's supposed to be one of 8, called collectively the Oct Genesis.
Oct
You
Genesis.
saying there's 8 of these? I'm gonna guess it was behind everything that happened here. Behind Mare showing up, behind me turning into that weird monster, behind spirits popping up down here too.
Then we're
Possibly.
of the same mind. The diaries describe them as for experimental observation and nothing more.
Of course, they elected to omit the finer details.
It's what they do.
You know, when I accepted this job, I didn't think it'd be from a relative of the one and only Professor Epstein.
Yeah, Professor Epstein called it.
Dead on, huh? That thing was made half a century ago, around the time of the Orbital Revolution.
Yep.
It's easy to tell by looking at it just how much precision and skill went into making it. Then you got that it's an orbment capable of doing artifact-level stuff. Even Epstein's 3
Yep.
disciples couldn't have made something so advanced back then.
Who are the 3 here? The Russell. I guess the asshole in Cold Steel. I forgot the names. I don't think we've met this lady disciple yet.
Knock them out of the running, and you're left with the father of modern tech, Claude Epstein.
Claude.
I'm sorry for hiding it from you. I'll tell you everything there is to say. It all started when...
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Not now. Put it away, quick.
The cops are here.
Van! Are you alright?
Oh, is that the bracers? Oh,
Oh,
The bracers, the intelligence. I don't know who this green-haired dude is. Maybe he's a bracer and... Oh yeah, 2 from the intelligence and 2 from the bracer
I
guild.
see, we were a few minutes too late.
Yes.
Those two are.
They're from Omada. We finally caught them.
Oh, is that Nate? No.
Lost. This is our territory.
What?
Who do you think you're talking to? This isn't a job for civilians.
Is that a
Just what
bracer?
happened here? I can see that you fought them, but beyond that...
I be strong, yo.
We fought, yeah. With how pumped full of drugs they were, it was a miracle we could make it out with our skin intact.
Maybe not.
Uh-oh.
As curious as I am about how you emerged victorious,
Why does he sound like Rufus for some reason? You know, the silky sound type from Rufus's voice. Why does Kincaid have that?
I trust you were able to help your client?
No comment. That's between me and her. Now, I know I owe both sides here a debt, but consider 'em paid. They might be at the bottom of the chain, but they're still in Almada. You can have one each.
You can have one each.
Excuse me.
Who gave you the authority to?
Well, you can't do that. You can't beat these two, so...
I suppose we do owe him for neutralizing them.
Yep.
Very well. We shall take them in between us.
He does like to shake things up between everybody.
Maybe if you're lucky enough, they'll even talk. Now come on, let's get out of here.
It's like an intelligent walking chaos.
Oh, sure. But let me help you walk.
Yeah, I know.
I'm good.
That's fine.
This is clearly only the beginning of something much greater.
Yeah, we know.
Sharpen your skills while you can, Van.
Will do, Renee.
Kincaid.
Kincaid. What?
I can't let him keep living like this.
Maybe Van was a former
Why
bracer?
must you insist on shouldering all of the burden yourself?
Indeed. Why? 10:05 p.m. Montmartre, 8th District.
Damn. Guess I'm going without dinner.
Oh, they're close. Okay.
You even good to be out this late? I thought students had a curfew.
Yeah.
That's kind of you to think of me, but I received permission to be out this late beforehand.
Beforehand, how about now?
Never mind
Oh.
my curfew. Won't you let me see to your arm? Do you have a first aid kit in the office?
I do, but
Okay, what happened to his arm? I guess just some minor bruising.
It looks like it started healing on its own.
I know it wasn't that bad in the first place, but it's still healing way too fast for it to be normal. Wonder if I got that orbment or turning into a monster to thank for this.
So, Reen has his ogre power. Van has this whatever personal armor here. So I guess the only normal MC we have are Estelle and Lloyd?
This all began with those diaries.
Okay.
They were passed down from my great-grandfather to my grandmother, and then down to my mother until her death 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
As you guessed, my great-grandfather is the famous Professor Epstein.
Oh. I did not even suspect that.
It was known at the time that he had an adopted daughter, but she went missing very suddenly after he passed away. By the sound of it, something compelled her to shy away from the public eye. I don't know what that something was. It wasn't written in the letter she left me. Then after my mother died, my father began to lose himself in his work. And now all alone, I became more and more captivated by the many diaries that were left behind. They weren't filled with complex formulae or specialist knowledge or things like that. Instead, they were about who he was as a person, what he was
Okay.
like, what his philosophies were, what he valued most in life.
Like an autobiography?
He wrote about the little things that colored his days, his bonds with his loved ones, his time spent with his disciples. I could see through every word written that he was a kind, warm-hearted man with a good sense of humor. A man I could respect a great deal. I was so happy to have his writings so I could peer into his world, just like my mother and grandmother before me. And before I knew it, those diaries became my most treasured possessions.
Okay, so what compelled you to find the Genesis?
However, at the end of his final entry, on the very last page, I found a shocking message. It said, "Recover the Oct Genesis before the year 120X.
120X. So before the first decade of year 1200, so before 1210, the Oct Genesis should have been recovered. But we're already at 1208. We have one more year.
Else all we know will come to an end."
Ooh, this must be tied to, the death of the place, the east of Calvard, the one Master Kafai looked at in Cold Steel 2.
Pretty ominous thing to write down.
Yeah, how did he know?
It could have been a delusion that came to him in the winter of his years, but I began to feel that it was why his diaries had been passed down to me. And as the days wore on, my desire to do something to avert the end he foretold grew stronger and stronger. But I knew I couldn't go public with any of it. Not with my grandmother's disappearance.
Maybe your grandmother was the Grandmaster.
That led me to enroll at Armus Academy, where I met a very dependable upperclassman.
Is that Ren?
Her advice took me to the Orbalnet, and that led me to you. I just never thought when I started all of this that these would be the consequences. That someone would die. That you would be put in so much danger.
Well, you managed to get one of them. Even if there are still 7 more out there, you could always call it quits here.
Okay. Will she try to collect all 8 though?
I can't. Not when they're what connect me to my family. Not when I now know they really exist. And not after seeing that final entry. I can't look away from all of that. Here. This 50,000 Mira is everything I was able to gather for this. Please, accept it as compensation for all the help you've given me.
I thought I told you my rate.
Well, you did, but I don't feel that it accounted for that injury you sustained because of me.
It's higher than Van's
I
rate.
intend to find the remaining 7 on my own. I don't want anyone else to get hurt because of my problems. Oh, but I'll be very careful about it. Promise.
Oh, she's gonna do this solo.
Huh?
My rate's 1,000 Mira an hour, excluding other necessary expenses.
So it was whole day, roughly around 24,000.
I'll bump it up a little because of the danger involved, but you rolled up your sleeves more than your average client. You put yourself in danger to help me. Any more than 10,000 would be ripping you off.
Just 10,000, okay.
This is how the world of work is. Good thing you're still in school, because you got a lot to learn.
Maybe, but still.
I like Van. I had my reservations, but now I like Van.
I'm sorry. I just feel you've taken on a lot more than you bargained for from start to finish.
Maybe he's not altruistic, but he is fair to his client, so that's something to like about him.
To be honest, that whole turning into a monster thing's got my interest piqued.
Yeah. Even my interest is piqued.
So it wouldn't feel right to ask you for even more Mira with how we're gonna keep this thing going.
Oh, so he's gonna help
What
her.
are you...
Unless you decide to give up altogether, I'll pitch in however I can from here on out. In exchange, you can share any info you got on the Genesis, or anything those diaries say. How's that sound?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
What?
are you telling me that even though you know it might be dangerous, you're going to help me search for the other 7 without taking additional compensation?
He's a good dude.
Hey, info's good compensation.
Yeah, I guess.
I ain't taking a single mirror, though. I'm gonna need you to get more used to real combat, too. For your own safety. Can't have you leaving yourself wide open and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna drill it into you until you're up to snuff.
I don't know. This doesn't sound like a fair trade at all. I'm the only one benefiting here.
Yeah, maybe you still don't know the true value of information.
Well, if you insist, Van, then thank you very much. Having your support means a lot to me.
Yeah, well, I'll be counting on you, too. All right, now that today's done and dusted, time for my hard-earned reward.
Oh, the pastry.
I've been waiting for my Andalusia fig and honey tart all day. I was gonna scarf it down all by myself, but you pulled your weight today, so let's go half-half.
Thank you. Oh, but I still want to say, it really does bother me just how much I benefit from this arrangement compared to you. I was thinking of a way to even it out and thought, you know, how about I work here part-time?
What? Oh, so we can...
You wanna what?
It makes sense though, but I don't know, Van's more of a loner. But I guess he is interested enough to accept this setup.
You seem to be so busy that I can't imagine how you find the time to clean up around here. I'm also good at secretarial work too, so I'm sure I'd be a big help with sorting paperwork and whatever else you need.
But you're in school.
Just a standard wage is fine. Or even no wage. Unpaid is totally fine.
I can't do that. Haven't you ever heard of labor laws?
Yeah.
Forget that. This whole idea is crazy. How did me hiring you even get into your head?
Well, it's because you won't accept any Mira from me. I understand you have your own way of doing things, but I have my own pride to satisfy, you know. You'll just have to compromise.
Yeah, I guess. But I think you're a minor, so... you shouldn't actually be working, except for a family member. Huh. Flabbergasted sputtering.
Now, let me just cut this tart into 2 so we can dig in and enjoy. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get the bigger portion.
They're both very fair. I'm liking them both now. Yeah, fairness is really big for me, so... okay, cool.
And where do you keep your coffee beans? Oh, there they are.
And she's already at home.
Wait, how did you find them so... Who said you could make yourself at home this fast?
Called it. Oh, there's the opening. Oh yeah, this was the opening already shown. Alright, let's see this again. Oh, there's Ren. Was that the sailor lady earlier? There's Elaine. That was Zen and Fee, right? Ah, Ren. Oh, Walter. Oh, she has a personal armor too. Oh, that's Zin. Or, Risha, Zen and Walter. There's Mare. Ooh. Yeah, I don't understand anything. So I guess we're done with the prologue. Nice. Okay, main for SPG, her great-grandfather's orbment completed, received 10,000 Mira.
Gotta keep this up.
So that's it.
That's pretty good, I guess.
No, that's not good. But we didn't get any access to any side missions, so... You can acquire Spriggan points by completing 4 SPGs and making optimal choices. Yeah, we chose the wrong option earlier, so... When your cumulative SP reaches a certain point, your Arkwright Solutions rank during the SP report goes up. There are 15 ranks from E to AAA. Ranking up nets you special items.
I'm Agnes Claudel. I still have a lot to learn, but I promise I'll do whatever I can to keep up.
Resume. Recruited. Agnes has joined the Arkwright Solutions. Alright, I guess this is a good stopping point. Yes, that was a 3-hour recording. Man, I think we can still push on. Yeah, let's continue on. So we're now in chapter 1. I think these are Jaegers. Ooh, he did.
This here will be the turning point. All units, assume the dual Lancer formation. Yeah!
Yeah, they're Jaegers.
We won't be defeated! Shine! Falcons of the Sun! Sir!
Not yet!
Too easy. I've got you.
Oh, flames! Become one with me!
Are they enemies or is this a training match?
Well, look at that. Guess we lost this one. Huh.
What? Oh.
Regimental Commander of the Eisen Shield, Garant Rieger. We are open to accepting your offer for a ceasefire. How does a 7-3 split sound?
Vice Chief of the Warriors of Kruga, Hassan Al-Fayyad. We will accept no less than 6-4. Fail to accept, and the fighting continues.
Okay.
Very well. 6-4 to us it is. Glory to the Kruga! Glory to Arusha! Yeah!
Are they from opposing Jaeger groups?
That works, I guess. I figured more it was gonna end in a draw. Your counterattack was really good, just lacking that bit of oomph at the end. If you'd seen my attempt to throw you off balance coming, you'd have had a slew of more strategic options to work with.
You're right.
Deeds are fruits. Okay.
Thanks, Ida.
Child's Ida, alright.
Think nothing of it. You've got a lot of potential. You just need more practice and to up your stamina.
So while the two Jaeger groups were fighting there, these two were doing some training?
With enough of both, you'll be right on the heels of my other little sister from back in the day in no time.
Is that Fee?
Do you mean Sylphide?
Yes, it was Fee.
I'd still like to know more about her. Hey! That tickles!
So she's the one doing the head pats?
I can't help it. I see this hair and I just get the urge to ruffle it. Well, next time we meet off the battlefield, I'll tell you about my old corps.
That was Zephyr.
Zephyr's got a whole lot of stories in it to tell.
Awesome! Better make that a promise.
I guess Zephyr got disbanded finally. At least I think at the very end it was just the boss and the two dudes. Forgot their names. Oh, we're already in September 1208. We need to find all the Octogenesis before 120X ends. The young flame departs. 9:30 a.m. Oh, Kitty, that's for Ren. Cancelled in response to terrorist threat. Minor conflict at the southern base of the Ishgal Mountains concludes. Major capital firm expands into Langport's new district.
Damn. I just wanted to see if there was anything interesting going on. But all I get is doom and gloom. Still, the info here's put together real nice and organized. Even if the design's got the admin's tastes all over it.
Genesis Antique Ornament. Claude Epstein. So many search parameters.
Should have known. Haven't heard a thing about Almada in a while now. They must have pulled out of Edith for the time being. As for Genesis and the Grendel, still coming up empty. Are they being actively deleted? Is this all part of some big cover-up?
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
She's the same as usual, too. Should I call on Marduk? Nah, that'd probably just cause even more headaches for me. Well, it's almost time for my regular checkup, so I may as well put a pin in it. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get an earful this time?
Hello.
Wanna not bang my door in, Humes?
Whoa, you're up already? That's crazy! Good morning, man. You better be earning an honest living up here. No bringing shame to the goddess or your landlords.
No prizes for guessing who you learned all that from. How about taking after your mother instead? Wouldn't it be nice to become a charming, pretty lady just like her one day?
Yeah, I want to be just like Mommy. Oh, but Agnes is really pretty too.
Oh, she was already there.
Come on in. Don't be shy.
Well, if you say so. You said not to come in my uniform, so I wore this. How do I look?
Nice.
It'll work, I guess. Kinda too dressy for casual walking around town, but then again, going the plain route with you would just make you stick out like a sore thumb. Still beats the uniform either way.
That's good.
You're being mean, Van. She looks really pretty, so you should tell her she looks really pretty. Come on, let's ditch this big loser and eat some breakfast. We're serving bacon quiche with pumpkin soup today.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
And Van got left.
Well, damn. Those two sure hit it off quick.
It's bacon. No surprise there. How this all okay? Unless a major job comes in, I just go around the city helping people out with little problems. Yeah, we know that. It's not the usual route, but it gets the job done and us paid. The plan today is going to involve you touring around with me so you can get visual and all of them. So I guess this is going to be a tutorial about side missions. Pretty much told you this when we first met, but not all the jobs I take are above board. Oh. What I'm comfortable doing and what an average student is comfortable doing are gonna be very different. Yes. That awareness may not be through personal experience, but I'd say that even for a 16-year-old girl, I know a lot more than the average student about both sides of the coin. I guess you saw someone die in front of your eyes, so cool. Where'd that come from? It's 24, yeah. Alright. So we have another adult protagonist. First one would be Lloyd, then Van. Yeah, because Reen started as a student, so he doesn't count. A little younger than that. I was 8 years. Oh yeah, almost a decade older. Cool. Might as well be knocking on death's door already. You'll be walking with your cane like an old codger in no time. We'll be sticking to 3 of the city's districts. First, I'll show you around Old Town, where we are now, which is the 8th district. I use some of the shops here in my day-to-day work, so they'll be worth committing to memory. Okay, fine.
Getting ready for a hard day's work?
What up, madam? What's her name? Paulette.
Then that's all the more reason why you need to support her while she learns. Don't overdo it today, and make sure you're back in time for dinner. I mean that for you too, Agnes. We'll have a piping hot, delicious meal waiting for you.
So they just accepted Agnes because of Van. Or maybe not. Maybe they really like Agnes. Well, what's not to like? Fact is, she'll have a delicious meal waiting for her. Must be nice.
Wouldn't want it to get cold now, would you?
You're not her mom, you know. Yeah, why? Why are they sweet? Shame the old man's always getting on my case, though. All right. I am beginning to think that this game, as we progress, we're gonna continue the lineup for Van's employees for his business here. Might even give the bracers a run for their money.
And speaking of, shall we?
We shall. Then let the workday begin.